Hello, hello. Um, what am I doing today? Hi, it's Jamie with Hot Dog Crochet. I am just starting on a knit hat. Um, I hurt my thumb Tuesday and had to go to the emergency room and all that, yada yada. So I really have not been crocheting much. Because of where the injury is at when I try to hold my project like I normally do, it's just not working well for me. So, um, hmm, let's see here. I'm trying to see if I can pull myself up. There I am. Okay. So, let's see here. It is, about 20 minutes after 10 o'clock where I am. I was supposed to go live at 5, but then I knew I needed a nap, so I thought, oh, I'll go live at 7. Nah, slept right through it. So here we are at after 10 o'clock doing a late night knit with me. And don't know that anybody's going to join, and that's okay. I just thought I would jump on and say hello and get a little work in on my hat. I'm pretty sure that this is what I'm going to take with me tomorrow when I go do my infusion. I go get my iron infusion tomorrow. So I have something to work on while I'm down there. Hello, hello, hello. I am just starting on a hat. I am just starting the rib section. And I'm doing a bottom up hat. Hello. Hello. I hope you all are having a good day. It's nighttime where I'm at. Hello. Oh, thank you so much for the subscription. I hope you're doing well. It's Pro Pearl. I had to read my stitches for a sec, make sure I was where I was supposed to be. Just thought I'd come on here and hang out with y'all. Hello. Oh, cool. Thank you for joining. Absolutely. Come on in and sit a while. Good deal. It's been a good day for us. We had firecrackers going off a little while ago, so I wanted to wait until they were done. Oh, I'm having a great day. I am working on a hat that I just started. I am just at the starting the rib section. It's actually a long colorway, variegated. So it's going to have pink and purple, blue, orange, and it kind of fades back and forth between the colors. Mm-hmm. Hello. Yeah, I really like this yarn. It's one of the ones I got off of Amazon, and you never know when you're ordering off of Amazon exactly what you're gonna get, but I do like this yarn. Okay, good night. Thank you for stopping by. Hello. Yeah, um, yeah. You never quite know. Um, but this was a good buy. Sometimes stuff is great, sometimes it's not so great. Um, and it's like that when you order off of any site. I am making a hat. I'm at the very bottom where the rib section is. And I'm making this one for my mom. Um, if it was for me, I'd make it slightly larger. But my mom's head is quite a bit smaller than mine. So I usually make her small hats, and then I make me large or extra large. And there probably is a joke in there somewhere, but um, can't see it right now. I love making stuff for my mom. I love making stuff for my aunt too. Um, they're the probably the two most influential people um, in my life that are still alive. Yes, I agree. And I made mom a hat a couple years ago, but it's kind of wearing out because she wears it a lot. So I thought I'd make her a new one for her birthday. because that's coming up in a couple of months. Well, actually, yeah, towards the end of September. So knitting is my second craft skill that I learned, and I've been knitting for about 5 years. I typically crochet, and I learned how to crochet when I was 5. But I hold my yarn the same no matter if I'm knitting or crocheting. And I understand how to tension the yarn. And that's probably the biggest thing when you're learning how to do any knitting or crocheting, is learning how to tension your yarn so that it works well for you. I was a pain in the rear end when I was little, and my great grandmother didn't have much patience, and we ended up at her house almost every day, my grandfather and I. So she decided that I needed to learn something to keep me out of her hair. Yeah, tension is just something that you have to practice. And I don't say practice makes you perfect, it makes you better. Yeah. Yep, she'd give me crochet hooks and yarn and sit me in front of the TV with Bob Ross. And I got to watch Bob Ross paint while I crocheted. Hi, Zanny. So glad to see you, sweetheart. Yes, I just started a hat today. Yes, the autocorrect on the phones is something else. It loves to autocorrect my mom, and my mom is already dyslexic. So sometimes I get some very interesting messages from her. My other project, I did not. The sweatshirt is sitting over here by me. I accidentally cut my thumb and had to go get stitches. Ah. I think my iPhone works well for me because I have the auxiliary stuff turned on. For my hearing aids and stuff, to make it easier for me to understand what people are doing. Yes, I have a video. I just haven't put it out yet. I'm going to try and get it out tomorrow about the sweatshirt that I'm making, the tutorial. I have finished the body, but I need to actually do the arms and the hood, but that will be in another video. Yeah. No, I was not. I decided I needed a little bit of cheese, and I went to cut some cheese, and I cut my thumb. So, yep, I felt very stupid and foolish because I know better, but had to make the trip to the ER to get the stitches to make it stop bleeding. And And realistically, it's my own fault. Yes, I really like the iPhone for like all of my health stuff, because it even now has an application that will send biometric stuff to my doctors to let them know what's going on. We have a cheese slicer, but I don't like to get it out and use it. It's much easier to just grab a knife. And so that's what I did. Actually, it didn't hurt that bad. Hello. I really thought it would hurt worse because I cut it up underneath the nail. But it really isn't that bad. I've been wearing hydrocolloid on it to keep it from getting dirty and stuff. Huh. I have no idea what that means, hon. Ah, okay. Hmm. Okie dokies. I think I fixed that. Oh, I always figure when people are being, not nice, that it's because they're not having a good day. And it's always easy when you don't actually have to look someone in the eye to not be nice. It's harder to do that in person. It's for my mom. Her birthday's coming up towards the end of September, and I like to get her gifts done early so that I know that I have them for her. I don't like trying to rush through something, especially if I'm giving it like to my mom or my aunt. And I think I'll have enough yarn to actually make mom socks, because mom loves knitted socks. Actually, that's how I learned how to knit, is because I wanted to knit socks. And so I found a sock tutorial on YouTube, and it was really easy. This one is a cotton acrylic wool blend. I believe her channel name is Simply in Stitches. It's not Nitty Natty. And she has my first vanilla sock pattern. And you download the pattern, it's a free pattern from, I believe, Ravelry. And then you follow along, and she teaches you how to read the pattern and then also how to knit at the same time. So So when I first started knitting, I made a ton of socks and some hats, but I made a lot of socks. And I've knit some sweaters and some shirts, but knitting always takes so much longer than crochet. Nope, this is just I know that for my mom, I need a certain amount of stitches. Yes, I should do that for Mom for Christmas. But you have 2 pot holders, and I bet you learned a lot doing them. I made countless, what are they called? Swiffer, crocheted Swiffer pads several years ago because that's what Mom wanted. And it was an easy pattern. It was not something that I liked doing, but I learned a lot, and Mom still uses them. Yeah, trying to look on the bright side. And you know, you didn't make mistakes. You just used complicated techniques that you haven't learned yet. And I'm one of those people that I don't always go back and fix my mistakes. Sometimes I do, but oftentimes I just fake it till I make it and push on. So then I have an actual finished project rather than going, you know, seeing something like 20 rows back and then frogging or tinking back to that. It's just going to sit there as a design element. And I got a lot better at making crochet clothing after I started to knit because I got better at understanding raglan increases as well as like circular yoke increases. Well, thank you. He's always welcome. That's true. And I tried to learn how to knit several times before it actually stuck. And for me, what really helped was knitting, you know, learning how to knit socks, but then also the pandemic because I had to work from home. And so I had more free time to knit while I was, you know, watching the meetings and stuff. And crochet. And I wanted to learn how to spin, but now I've decided that I really don't want to learn how to spin. I really like knitting and crochet, and it's 2 great hobbies for me. And Humphreys likes the products that I make. He likes to lay on them, as does Bella. So every so often I make them new blankets because Mom likes to take the ones that we've had for a while and like donate them, which is fine. I have no problem with that because then I get to make more for the dogs. Make sure you stay hydrated, and if you haven't taken your medicines, take your medicines or vitamins. Yes, we have Humphreys, who is a dachshund, a black and tan dachshund, and then we have Bella, who is a dachshund Chiweenie cross, or a dachshund Chihuahua cross. And She's gray with a little bit of tan. Yeah. Yes. I have had doxies since I was a young, well, actually forever. Basically, my whole life we've had dachshunds. We did have a time where we had a Pomeranian and a poodle mix. And then we also had a schnauzer for a while. But yes, we really like doxies. I really, really love the black and tans. My mom likes the reds. My aunt really likes the piebalds, so they have a lot of white on them. Yes, it is what she calls a glam chick. She also does what she calls cock of the walks, which are roosters that are all kind of like bikered up. And that is what mom likes to crochet. She has fun, you know, putting googly eyes on or putting sunglasses on, you know, doing different hair for them. Yeah. And it's perfect because I don't like making small projects. And mom loves those little things. And they sell fairly well. So they always go to market with us. At the most, when you add in the hair, they're 3 inches tall. So they're really kind of small. My cat as a child thought it was a dog, so it would bark. And then we've had a couple other cats. Um, but at heart, I really am a dog lady. No, they're a little bit big for egg cartons, but we have a three-tiered shelf that I have them displayed on so that you can see all the, when we go, so that you can see all the different ones that she has. I don't even carry a purse anymore. Um, I usually take one of my yarn bags with me, and then everything else is in a, I said it was for luggage, but it's actually for name tags. That way I have it all together when I go somewhere. Because with my brain, there are days I can't even remember to grab my phone when I'm leaving the house. Ah, Yep. Hello. Well, I hope that everything goes beautifully with your pregnancy and that you and baby are happy and healthy. I'm making a hat for my mom. I'm so happy for you. I understand the anxious nervousness, but good for you and your family. My cousin is pregnant and the baby is due in October, so that's kind of, I find that stuff exciting. Hello. Oh, you're very welcome, hon. Thank you. Yeah, me too. I'm excited because the baby is due like 2 weeks before my birthday. Um, and uh, this this mother tends to have her babies on holidays, and so here I am rooting for a Halloween baby because then the baby would be a week before my birthday. Ah, yeah. Yep. Yes, I'm very excited for our new little girl to come. Um, we, our family is like overrun with females. In each generation, we've only had one boy born. And I love the boys, don't get me wrong. They are so awesome, but I'm excited to have another little girl around. I think it's fun because I get to play the role of auntie and, play with them and take them to do fun stuff. And, when they're old enough, they can have candy and sweets with me, and then I send them home to their parents. um, I love all of the kiddos. Of course, most of our kiddos are out of high school now. So this baby is um, she's going to be kind of like an only child, but also not. Yeah. My mom's sister um, lived real close to us when we were growing up. Yeah. And so my first cousins are kind of more like siblings for me. Because my older brother grew up in a completely different state, and we didn't have any contact until I turned 18. Yeah. You know, it doesn't, I don't think whether it's biological or not matters. They're part of the family. And that's how we should treat them. um, our father had just passed, and he was coming down off of a very long high, and from drugs, and so that was odd. I'd never really been around someone that did drugs or drank a lot, and that side of the family does. Yeah. So I tend to spend more, well, I do just spend more time with mom's side of the family. Because that side of the family, they don't call, they don't write. They want me to initiate all the contact, and it's just like, the phone's a two-way street. And there's nothing, you know, I don't wish them any harm or anything like that. It's just, you know, they can put forth some effort too if they want to. They don't have to. I was lucky. I had mom's family, and we don't have alcoholism or any other type of real like addiction in mom's side of the family. So, hello. Um, yeah, yeah. I truly do understand that. Yeah. Ah, cool. How exciting. Totally understandable. It's not quite done yet. I accidentally cut my thumb and had to get stitches. So I have not been crocheting on it. I just need to put the sleeves and the hood on it. Ah, I understand health issues. Ah, prednisone that long is really rough, but I've been there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you were doing much better. Um, hmm. Mine was because of IBD, and I had to be on prednisone for 6 months along with other medications, and it just wasn't working. And they kept telling me to just wait, because I kept bleeding out. And finally, we saw a different doctor, and he's like, "Oh no, you need to have your colon out." And so they did that, and for me, that helped. I got an ostomy, and he's my best bud most days. Yes, that is a good question. I hope everyone is doing well today and having a great day. I am making a hat. I am on the ribbing. Mom likes hers extra long because she folds it up. And I just started this hat today. And I'm definitely taking this in the car with me tomorrow, because I get my iron infusion tomorrow, which is a 3-hour process. And it's a 45-minute drive to that hospital and then back again. So I'm definitely taking this with me. Hello, it took me several tries, and then finally I wanted to learn how to knit socks, and I found a tutorial on YouTube. I think her YouTube name is Simply in Stitches, and her My Vanilla Sock tutorial was very helpful. And yes, you can make all kinds of stuff with crochet. I think the only thing that I don't like, oh no, I think the only thing that I don't like to make crochet is socks. I don't like crochet socks. I like knit socks. If I'm going to make socks. Well, I'm glad to hear that it was just your phone. I have you guys sitting like on the table so I don't drop you guys. Yep. I agree with that. And I call mine Mini Me. And he really did save my life. I still have other issues, but you know, he's a good guy. Yes. Yeah, I have to be careful getting mine in too much water because it soaks up the water and then it lifts off. So, yeah, I don't do stuff like that. I used to, yeah, but because we have to watch for bleeding, I have to have a clear bag, so I don't decorate it anymore. Hmm. Oh, okay. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope that tomorrow goes well for you. Oh, it's 11:08 in the Rockies. We're just an hour ahead of you guys. Hello. How are you doing? Oh, there's people from around here, but when there's more antelope than humans, It's just a different world. Yep. There's more antelope in the state of Wyoming than there are humans. Which is fine by me, but people have a hard time understanding that like our entire state population is smaller than Denver City, not the metro, just Denver City. I mean, like we have a lot of land, and not a lot of people. Um, in parts of the state, yeah. In other parts, we're considered the high plains, so it's not really deserty, but it's more open. Um, yeah. See, we don't play slug bug. Um, we play count the antelope. Ah, yeah. I don't know. My view is of my mother's flowers, um, because our south wall is basically all flowers and or all windows, and so mom has turned it into her indoor flower space, which works for me. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Yep, and I don't have to water it. I just get to reap the benefits. Because if I had to water it, they'd die because I'd forget. But my mom is very prolific at growing um, violets and clover and different holiday cactuses. Yes. And I'm in control of the thermostat, so I make sure it stays warm enough, because I'm like a violet. If I get cold, I can't move. Um, so yeah, I keep it warmer in here all year round. Hmm. It does, yes, 100%. Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing well. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, I do crochet. Today is a knit day because I cut myself and had to get stitches. But yes, I do crochet, and then I also knit. Hello, how are you doing? Yes, I do remember you. Some people pop in and then they pop back out, and that's okay. I don't mind. So I crochet mostly clothing bags and plushies. Um, but I can crochet pretty much anything. And then knitting, I like to knit hats, and I knit socks for my mom. Sometimes I'll knit sweaters, but that usually takes longer. I like, my crochet style is like really, I like bright colors. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much, Karen, for subscribing. And I'm sorry if you have subscribed and I didn't acknowledge you. It doesn't show me every time someone subscribes. Oh, I'm making a hat. I'm working on the ribbing right now. Yes, thank you. It's one of the long, what is it? Long colorways. So it will shift colors. It just takes a long time. Thank you. I decided I needed some cheese and I went to cut some cheese and I ended up cutting my thumb instead. Yes, yes, it's a very nice blue. And with the knitting, it transitions really slow. Um, so this is the same colorway. And I really like it. Um, Obviously, it transitions faster if you crochet with it. Oh yeah, I just had to get a couple of stitches, and because of that, it's hard to hold my crochet project the way that I normally do and move it. So I'm just knitting for a little bit until everything heals. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it heals up quickly. Oh, favorite flower. That's an awesome one. I do have to say that my mom has some peonies that came from my great-grandmother and my grandmother and then our old house. They're out in the flower bed and they are beautiful. Ooh, cool. Yeah. Oh, it's not a green screen. It's actually fabric that's over a, what are those called? Like floating wall thing. We used to have black tulips and black lilies over at my mom's house. Well, it's my mom's house. At our old house. um, but I'm pretty sure that the folks that own it now just mow over it. Yeah, yeah. My mom had a garden of all different colors, but she's a green thumb. Hmm. at our plant market that we did back in May. My mom did really well at that market, and so I went and I bought her a Betty Boop, a pot that was painted like Betty Boop, and she knew she got home with it, she just couldn't figure out what she'd done with it. Well, she'd already put a plant in it and then turned it around so all you could see was the black, and we couldn't see the face. And we literally have walked past that darn thing for 6 weeks not knowing it was sitting on the table. Hello. Cool. Yes, I do not have a green thumb. I have a black thumb. The only kind of flowers that work for me, if I'm in charge, are the ones that I crochet. Knitting, I usually knit hats, sweaters, and socks. Let's see here. $10.50, huh? Oh, from India. Okay, cool. Huh. No, I have not heard about that. Queen of Hills, okay. Oh, Miss Whitney. Voltaren gel. Great stuff. I have psoriatic arthritis and then osteoarthritis, so I understand where you're coming from. But Voltaren is awesome. Okay, cool. Yes. Yeah, I swear by the Voltaren. Um, it used to be you could only get it by, oh boy, by prescription. But they took it over the counter like 2 or 3 years ago. Great stuff. You can get it like at Walmart or any pharmacy. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, what kind of bags are you working on? Like market bags or purses? Ah, yes. I like making market bags. I've made several of them. Now I just have to sell what I have so I can make more. Oh, okay, cool. I always say practice makes better, not perfect. And this stuff is just meant for us to have fun. Ah, our dentist office, after you get your teeth cleaned, they dip your hands in wax, and let you kind of steep for a little bit, which is nice. Um, I think they do it to be nice because they have a lot of elderly female customers. Okay. Good deal. Yeah, they've got so many patients that they had to buy another clinic to be able to service all. But I think that's just because they have really good customer service and they take care of us. And, you know, if you're in pain, they get you in that day. Um, so they're awesome. Hmm. Well, I live in a capital city, but there's not a lot of people here, even though we are the capital city of our state. Um, but the businesses that have good customer service are usually the ones that stick around, and the ones that don't have good customer service don't stick around. And I think part of that is just because we're, you know, we've got the air base here, and like if you're not a good business to the military, then you lose a ton of business. So, wow, yeah. That's hard when there's only one that will take Medicare. Oh, cool. Yeah. It's nice because we get folks from all of the branches here, but our base is a Air Force base. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. You guys are such an awesome group. I was just sitting here reading the chat while you guys were talking. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's just nice when people are nice to each other. Um, and most of the fiber related channels, it seems like people are pretty nice to each other. Thank you. I agree with you that the world is mean. It's hard out there. Yeah. Well, even though it's not like you, thank you very much for joining and talking and hanging around. Yeah, stepping out of your comfort zone can be hard. Yeah. Yes. Yes, I agree. Oh, yeah. Doggone it. That is rough. Well, I hope that you get through the rough parts real quick and you get to enjoy the fun parts. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. I wish that I had honest words of encouragement because I think it will get better. But the truth is, I've never been pregnant. So although I can empathize with what you're going through, I've never been there. Oh wow, 10. Oh, what a fun age. Cool. Oh, I bet that was fun. Well, Miss Carol, I am in my 40s, so I'm probably right in the middle. Oh, cool. How fun. I love to sit and crochet with my mom. Hello. It's so nice to sit here and craft with you all. And I was going to say listen to your conversation, but really I'm reading them. Thank you. Ooh, that sounds good. Mm-hmm. That is so true. I mean, pineapple's good, but it's not as good as mango. Hello. Thank you. I am knitting a hat for my mom. She really likes to have lots of ribbing because she rolls it up over her ears. So she has like extra covering over her ears. And practice makes better, but it doesn't make perfect, and that's okay. Actually, pineapple has something in it. It's got a chemical in it that will can burn your mouth and your throat. It doesn't have it when it's cooked, but it has it when it's fresh. Me too. I love knitted hats. Yep. Yeah, I can eat it cooked, but it burns my mouth if I eat it fresh. Mm-hmm. You are correct. Thank you for joining us, Aggie. Hmm. I totally understood what you were saying. Mm-hmm. Squirrels? Yes. You can't leave anything soft or shiny laying down outside of our house, um, because the squirrels will pick it up and run away with it and store it in the tree. And then in the wintertime, when we get the really heavy winds coming through, then all of it comes down on, into the backyard. It used to drive my grandfather batty. He'd get so mad because he'd set something down and then come back a few minutes later and it was gone. They can be, yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, those dang squirrels, they tease dogs all the time. Yeah, they are fuzzy-tailed rats. Although I'll take the squirrels over the raccoons. Huh, that's cool. Yeah. That's cool. Crows don't last in our neighborhood. We have a bunch of smaller birds like robins and blue jays and different things, and they will chase the crows off every time. cool. Oh no. Oh, poor kitty. Oh, I like Walter. That's a good name. Oh, that'd be a good book. Right now, no. I'm working on my first crochet tutorial. Um, probably the best knitting tutorials that are out there right now are being done by Very Pink Knits. And she's pretty direct, but she does really good tutorials. Oh, that is so awesome. Chicken heads. Well, you know, you can buy dresses for chickens off of Amazon. So I'm sure you could dress them in whatever you'd like. Hmm. Completely off topic, but didn't Minnie Pearl used to wear hats with the tags hanging down in front? I think that's who it was. Oh, thank you so much, Lori, for subscribing. And you know, if somebody else has subscribed and I didn't um, say thank you. It does not show me everybody's name, but thank you for subscribing. Oh, cool. Thank you, Aggie. Thank you very much. Thank you. Cool beans. Thank you guys so much. That's cool. Hmm. That's true. Cool. That is so awesome. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day tomorrow, Whitney. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me. My crochet tutorial, I am crocheting a project that could be a shirt, a sweater, or a sweatshirt. Mine's going to be a sweatshirt with a hood. Good night, hun. Thank you for stopping by. Hello, how are you doing? Um, on Saturdays, my lives are at 1 o'clock. Thursday, I was doing my lives at 5, but I think I'm going to be changing my times for at least my Thursday lives. And then I pop on intermittently um, just because I feel like it. Um, and then I usually have a video that I load up on Wednesdays. That video didn't go live this week. I'm going to try and get it up tomorrow. But everything kind of takes a back seat to healthcare stuff. Okay, goodbye. Thanks for stopping by. Have you heard of Murder Town? I just started watching that. It's a crime show, so if you don't like true crime, it's probably not for you, but I've been enjoying that. hmm Another thing that I watch, it's on YouTube. It's called Doss Acres and Doss Outdoor and Doss Farms. It's a family and they have animals and all kinds of stuff. Oh, you're back? Hi, Gabrielle. Ah, awesome. Hmm. Ah, awesome. You could be New York Times next best-selling author. Cool. Yes, very good idea. That's so awesome. Thank you. That works. Woven. Cool. I agree, but that is awesome. Yes. Mm-hmm. Each crow has got to have their own special talent, though. You too. And I hope tomorrow's a great day for you. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here. I just want to remind you that you are wanted, you are needed, and you are loved. Be kind to everyone, including yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.